Hi guys, we're going to do a little show and tell today. I have my singing bowls here and I'm going to show you how to play them, and I'm going to tell you when to never use them, okay? Because as wonderful as they are, there actually are times when you just don't go near them, all right? When I say don't go near them, don't mean you can't go near them. I mean you just don't use them, all right? They're about 5,000 years old. They've been made from all different types of metals. Basically what they do now is they take a sheet of brass, lay it over what they're going to use lay it over the form. There we go. And then they take a hammer and it's hand hammered. All right. I have a couple of different types here. I have a couple that are actually hand hammered, and I have a couple that are machine made. So I'm going to show you real quick. This is a hand hammered. Okay, you see all those indentations? Yeah, that's from the mallet striking the metal. And then you can see how nice and pretty that is, how uniform. That's machine made. Now machine made can also, of course, be made to look more like this. Now this one is machine made. You would never guess it from the outside, okay, because this actually looks like it's hand hammered. But if you look on the inside, where's the camera lens? See that seam? That seam is actually a welding seam. So this was machine made. This one does not have the welding seam, but it was machine made. Now the difference between the hand hammered and the machine made is, one, cost. It's much more cost effective to get a machine made. The quality of the sound, they're louder and they last longer. Okay. But you have to admit there's something special about hand hammered, you know. Yeah, the work and the love that goes into these, you can even see the lip there, you know. Yeah, so I've seen these things go, the hand hammered this size, I have seen go for up to $400, believe it or not. And we're not even talking about crystal, because there are some that are made out of pure crystal. And whew, one day, right? Okay. This one I actually got off of eBay. And like I said, this is hand hammered. But I managed to get it at a very reasonable price off of eBay. Now, the problem with getting things off of eBay is that unless they tell you exactly what note they are, you know, it's in the key of E, it's in, you know, that type of thing, you're not going to know. So is it going to resonate with your body? You're not going to know until you try. So that's the tricky thing about buying them that way. They were introduced to the world when China invaded Tibet and the monks had to flee. They took all their possessions with them, and they actually used these as currency. So the heavier, the more valuable. That was in the mid-19th century, I believe. They've been made out of every type of material that you can imagine. It's just insane if you look up the materials. Yeah. They're used for bringing in a sense of peace, a sense of calming. If you're now, okay, I'm going to assume that you know this. I'll be doing a video on this later to explain more about it. So if you don't already know this, but your body has a frequency of its own, all right? Because we're batteries, right? The human body is a battery, and therefore it puts out an energy field. It used to be referred to as an aura, okay? It's just a fancy word for saying the energy coming off the battery. And I will do a video on how you can feel your own energy field. It's really cool. So if you're stressed, if you're worried, if you have fear, it's going to crack the energy field. All right. Just like if you have a battery that's not fully connected to its source, it's going to be intermittent. So these vibrate at a frequency that can actually help to heal that cracking, okay? Yeah, we'll do a video on that later to help explain it. Okay, now, body, mind, soul, we can all use more peace and stability in our lives, right? These are excellent for that. However, I made a list of when you never, ever use it. Oh, I made a note. I was so proud of this note. I'm going to read it anyway. I already covered it. It's believed that the frequency at which they vibrate help to heal and create a more cohesive energy field, resulting in a calmer mind as well as healing for the body, mind, spirit. Okay. Yes, I actually do talk like that. I'm just nervous here, so I don't. All right, uses: calming the whole. The whole is the body, mind, and spirit, right? It's excellent for daily stress, all that kind of thing. Where am I? Oh, yeah, mild depression, anxiety. Excellent for these. Covered that. Yay. Do not use if you suffer from epilepsy or if you have a deep brain stimulator. Don't use them. Do not use if you have any type of psychiatric disorder where you have to take medication on a daily basis. Don't do it. Depression, anxiety, bipolar, schizophrenia, any of that. Don't use them, all right? Because what's happening is that as they vibrate, and I'm going to strike one. So if you're wearing headphones or earbuds, pull it out real quick. On the count of 3, I'm going to strike. 1, 2, 3. Okay? Now you can't hear how long that actually vibrates for because my mic sucks, but that's all right. Trust me, it lasts for a long time. And the vibration that causes, the brain chemicals are so sensitive that you don't want to go screwing with them. All right. So if you have a condition where you're on daily medication, just don't. Okay. I'll explain in other videos on how to start healing from that. Okay. So epilepsy, psychological disorders. All right. If you have any type of heart issue, do not place it on the body, period. Don't place it. I would say don't place it anywhere above the hips, you know. If you have blood clots, do not use them, period. If you have blood clot in one area, you may have a blood clot in another area. If you have a history of blood clots, do not use them on your body. All right. You can use them here. Don't put them on your body, because in sound therapy, what they'll do is they'll actually take the bowls that resonate at specific frequencies and they'll place them on the body. Not for that. Epilepsy, and blood clots, never, ever, ever. If you suffer any type of nerve damage, keep it completely away from that area. Polyneuropathy and hemiparesis, stay away. If you're pregnant, do not, oh my God, I can't believe people do this. Do not put the bowl anywhere around your abdomen, all right? Oh, yeah, if you have any type of an implant whatsoever, okay? If you have a stent or a shunt or a pacemaker, screws, staples, rods, anything like that, do not place the bowl anywhere near that area, because what's going to happen is that vibration is going to get in there. Yes, they vibrate that hard. That vibration is it's possible that the vibration can get in there and it'll shake it, possibly dislodge it, move it, cause it to malfunction, you know. So you have to be very careful. If you have shrapnel of any type, don't. No, because, you know, it can get loose and then it'll move to another part of the body. Again, no. Let's see if I have anything else listed for that. All right, now, if you do have any type of disorder such as anxiety or depression or anything along those lines, if it's mild, still go ahead and talk to your doctor or therapist before using it, all right? Now, this is very important to note. If you use these and you start to notice that you're having mood swings, believe it or not, this can be the culprit, all right? So you already know if you have one of these conditions that you have to be on top of your mood. You have to know where the triggers are. Well, this is a trigger you may not see coming, because what it's actually doing is you have your energy field here. These are coming along and it's bumping heads, okay? And that's going to cause some friction that can come out in crying, anger, you know, just bolts of energy, sleeping, you know, because you have those chemicals flowing now and your body's going to react differently. All right. So just be mindful. All right. Now, just like with any healing, after you use it, you want to start out slow. I would say if you do suffer from depression or anything like that, I would say don't use it more than 3 times a week for 5 minutes at a time. That way you're going to see if there's any type of an effect. You don't want it to be upon you before you even realize what's happening. And then now you're SOL, right? So better to err on the side of caution with these things. Okay. Where was I? Ask your doctor or therapist. I don't remember. All right, let's see. Implants, got it. Got it. Yay. Okay. Oh, yep. Okay, if you have any kind of a skin disorder, hives, psoriasis, eczema, where does anybody get ECZEMA spells eczema? I don't know. Or heavy scarring of the scar tissue. Don't place it in that area, okay? It's very simple. Stay away from that area with it. Children, don't have them around small kids unsupervised. Why? Because if I take this and I take any object and I whack it, it's gonna be super loud. It's gonna be super, it's a bell. It's a friggin' bell, right? And you whack it, yeah. And you know kids, you know how kids are. They wanna have it all up in their face and it'll be right here, and it can actually cause ear damage. So we don't want to do that. Okay, and of course, absolutely never ingest them. You know, that's like you see a curling iron and it says do not use internally. We're not even going to go there. Okay, so these are used for it all the time in prayer, meditation, and yoga studios, because once again, they do provide a beautiful sense of peace and healing. Now I'm going to demonstrate on how to play one. If you're using headphones or earbuds, you might want to take it out. Okay, I will count to 3 before I strike it. So I'm going to strike it from the side first so that you can hear that. Here we go. 1, 2, remove those headphones. 3. Okay. Strike it with the other end, you get a higher pitch. It's a beautiful tone. Okay. So now I'm going to go ahead and play it. All right. So you take the mallet, you hold it flat in your hand. You can have it sitting. So this is a donut. There's also pillows. And it just sits right on top. But I like to hold it because then the vibrations go in. Okay. You take your mallet right on the edge. Here we go. Right on the edge right here. And then slowly bring it around. There it goes. Give it a minute so it's loud enough so you can hear it. Nice and slow. You want to move your whole arm for it while rotating your wrist a little. Isn't that pretty? And then if you have a certain part that you know that you want to work on, you just aim it towards. You can't really see, but I'm aiming it up. Now, since I brought these back out, I have noticed that my chakras are starting to open up and everything, so it's pretty cool. Now, I don't know that this one has gotten an attitude since yesterday morning. Yesterday morning, he played fine. Yesterday afternoon, when I went to make this video originally, he went silent on me. So we're going to try it real quick. No guarantees. So faint. I don't know why. I'm just going to strike it so you can hear it. Okay. And this size, the smaller the size, the higher the pitch. Okay. I don't know how well my mic is picking this up, but that was really loud. Okay. This one. I will strike it first. Love this one. Okay, then we're just gonna there we go. Pretty. I love these. Yeah. So those are singing bowls. You can go online. This weirdest thing ever. I got these off of Amazon. It was actually a set of 3, and the larger one, the largest out of the 3 played the exact same note as the center one. Don't know how that happened. But I just sent him a little video of it, and he offered to replace it for free, which I did not do because I like this tone so much. I gave the other one to a friend. But yeah, so I don't know what your issue is today or yesterday, but we're going to figure you out. Because if they're cold, if they're cold, they will vibrate differently, but I warmed it up and everything. And we all have attitude sometimes, don't we? Yeah. All right. Not me. I never have attitude. This one is, you heard how loud this one was. That one was machine made. And the hand hammered gets really loud too. Did I strike it? I don't remember. I'm going to strike it. Ready? Okay, so if you have your phones, take them off. I wonder how long you'll be able to hear it for. Not nearly as long as me. I can actually feel the vibrations in the air. Isn't that cool? Okay. All right, so that's it. That's all I got. Go grab you a pair, go grab a bell and have fun. If it's not playing right away, give it a little time. I don't know what's wrong with mine. And then remember, slow, around the rim, steady pressure. Actually, no pressure, just kind of drawing it along it. And it'll just continue to get louder. All right. Peace to you. Bye, guys.